We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Hitmen and the Lightning. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Mitch Zimmerman, the lefty from Arizona, gets the ball. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Into the box, Nicholas Velasquez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. The 2-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Danny Deerdorf.
Digging in now, Danny Deerdorf. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes ball one.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Zimmerman has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
Stepping in now, Clayton Anderson, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Three and 0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
That is 4. The center fielder, Clayton.
Striding into the box, Clinton Lake. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. As a look, now the pitch. This is line to left. Rollins is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
That is it. The shortstop, Jason Fisher.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Fisher, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Fisher makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Now trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Hit hard toward the right side, and that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the second run will score, as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
In now, Dario Guerrero, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. The 1-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Fisher stands at second with 2 gone. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Chicago leads it 2-0. Sean Hoffman is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
For Oklahoma City, the second baseman, Jordan Landry.
Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
At the plate, Jeremy Finch as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hoffman tossed a little over 85 innings so far and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Now a move over to first. Runners back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And yet another throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Finch, just 24 years of age. He's a second-year big leaguer. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Grounded to the right. Beautiful diving stop. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
Now at the plate, Matt Davis. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Popped him up. Velasquez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. At the plate, Mark Newman. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now here's the pitch. Ball 2 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now at the plate, Kelly Prescott, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to left. Rollins is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Hoffman.
The pitcher, Sean Hoffman, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 18.
Settling in now, Nicholas Velasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Just keeping him close. Standing in now, Danny Deerdorf. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
At the plate now, Clayton Anderson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And there's ball 1.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
2 down, runners at first and second. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Into the box, Clinton Lake, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove, as he's got it to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Hitmen on top 4-0. Standing in, Reed Fortenberry. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
0-1 the count. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
To the plate now, Tristan White. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 7 homers and 29 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no one can get to this one, as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Ready with another 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Chris Dotson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
1-1.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 14 on the season as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Stepping in now, Patterson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes in here right at 260. 2 home runs and 17 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
2-2 the count. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping in, Storm Rollins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
The pitcher, Zimmerman.
In now, Mitch Zimmerman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. There's 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
The batter, number 4.
Coming to the plate now, Gordon Landry, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Looking to minimize the damage here. This is pulled into right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
At the plate, Jeremy Finch. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First delivery to him on the way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
He's set. The 0-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Newman is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Jason Fisher.
Jason Fisher.
First offering on its way.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
The 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 32.
Striding in, Dario Guerrero. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rollins is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in, Mark Newman. He drew a walk his first time up.
Newman.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And now a pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in, Matt Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reed Fortenberry. He reached on a single in his first try. And now a pitch on the way. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance. Tristan White. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. That evens it up. 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
He was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
At the plate, Prescott. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide. 2-0. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We've played 3 full, all even now at 4 apiece. Stepping into the box, Kelly Prescott.
The catcher, Kelly Prescott.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Sean Hoffman. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Grounded slowly to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Brandon Ratke is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Number 27, Brandon Ratke.
Digging in once again, Nicholas Velasquez. One run in and one gone so far this inning.
Nicholas Velasquez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
One ball, no strike.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Outside, 3-0 now. Danny Deerdorf waits on deck. Set to deliver on 3-0.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
1 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
At the plate, Danny Deerdorf. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in, Clayton Anderson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Into the box, Clinton Lake. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dotson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Hitmen lead this one 5-4. Leading off the inning, Brandon Ratke, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Brandon Ratke.
First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Radke, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
So now to the plate, Storm Rollins. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. And that's out number 1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mitch Zimmerman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1. This is pulled into right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The throw home. And he will score as the tying run as he beats the throw home, and we're knotted up at 5 apiece.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now of this team. They're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
To the plate now, Gordon Landry, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Ready for another shot now, Jeremy Finch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Left center, base hit. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
plate now, Matt Davis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready with the 1-1.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
One and two. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 4 full, and we are all tied 5-5. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Jason Fisher. First offering on its way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 32.
Stepping up now, Dario Guerrero. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Mark Newman, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now batting, Reed Fortenberry.
Oklahoma City. The catcher, Reed Fortenberry.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off. High chopper to third. Right to him. And that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Tristan White. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Stotson comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
One
2 out, nobody on. To 1-2 now. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 and the side is retired. Ian D'Amico will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Ready once again, Kelly Prescott.
For the Hitmen, the catcher, Kelly Prescott.
Here comes the first pitch. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. D'Amico, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Kelly Prescott is retired to kick off the inning. Eddie Ramirez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Fouled away. The 2-2.
3-2.
you could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Three-two pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Velasquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Runner at first here, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Danny.
So coming to the plate, Danny Deerdorf. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. First and second now, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting,
Stepping in, Clayton Anderson. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Up top, it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 11 for him on the season as they open up an 8-5 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Anthony Richards gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Richards. The center fielder.
Into the box, Clinton Lake. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
In there, 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 2-1. 3 runs already home here. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. The Hitmen are out on top, 8-5. Darren Stone will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Leading off the inning, Brandon Radke, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Brandon Radke.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. So striding in, Storm Rollins. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Logan Wagner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Logan Wagner.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Andrew Irwin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Andrew Irwin.
Jason Fisher will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Jason Fisher.
From the stretch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Ready now, Dario Guerrero. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Mark Newman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
So now to the plate, Kelly Prescott, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Outside, 2-1. Two and two.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
He's running. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jesus Sanchez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Curtis Neal is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the switch hitting second baseman Gordon Landry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Jeremy Finch. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No ball. 1 strike.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The center fielder, number 2, Matt Davis.
Into the box now, Matt Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cody Smart has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Smart.
Into the box now, Curtis Neal, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pitch is popped up. Radke waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Nicholas Velasquez. He's set, and the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dotson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So stepping in, Danny Deerdorf. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-0 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now that's number 5.
Clayton Anderson will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Nick Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Nick Phelps.
Leading off the inning, Reed Fortenberry, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Reed Fortenberry.
First offering on its way.
Oh. 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Ball. That's ball 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Strike taken up in the zone. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Now at the plate, Tristan White. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
Nobody out, runner on first. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
To the plate now, Prescott. This will ground this one fouled off to the left side. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 0-1.
One ball.
Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit down the line at first. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So digging in now, Brandon Radke. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Men on third with 2 down. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1 and 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0 and 2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, from 0 and 2 to 3 and 2, and that last pitch on 2 and 2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Carlos De La Torre is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Junior Richard will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 9, Junior Richard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Clinton Lake is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A 1 pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he misses 2-1. Here's the pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Jason Fisher will be next. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
And prior to the first pitch, you'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. At the plate, Jason Fisher, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. I'm set with the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Dario Guerrero, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1 strike.
From the stretch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Jackson Gorzolani will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jackson Gorzolani.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 13 home runs and 31 RBIs. That's by him for strike 1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
One and one, here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rollins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Donovan Oliver is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Oliver.
Striding in to start the ninth, Storm Rollins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Nope.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Now the 2-1. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He's set. Here it comes. Junior Richard is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now the pitch.
Oh.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Gordon Landry, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Low for ball 1. Fastball well outside.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Oliver, a native of Tennessee. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ball even at 2-2. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-5 tonight. Chicago rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sean Hoffman earns his 5th winner of the year. Donovan Oliver earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious